very good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Yes, good afternoon. I'm good. Thanks for your concern. And how about you, sir?
Yes, I'm also very fine, sir. Thank you for asking. And I'm very happy to see you because we are meeting first time. So, sir, I'm very
Yeah,
curious to know about you. So, please introduce yourself.
thank you, sir. And it's my pleasure to introduce myself. So, my name is Pankaj Shonkar, and I'm belong from UP Prayagraj. I'm a working person. I'm working as a private employee, and I completed my education like BA with. I talk about my hobbies. So I love to reading books and playing cricket, and sometimes I'm also like to cooking. That's all about myself. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, that's great, sir. So now it
So
is my turn. It is my turn. So before
yeah.
going to introduce from my side, first of all, sir, thank you very much giving me this opportunity. As an introduction, this is Prem Singh Rawat from Uttarakhand. My district is Pauri Garhwal and my development block is Naini Danda. And my tehsil is Dumakot. Dumakot and Naini Danda are the famous places of this area. You can say these are the landmarks of this area. Right now, I'm connecting with you from my village. It is my born and brought up place. You can say I'm a blazer. And about my job, I'm English teacher in private school. Regarding my qualification, I am B.Ed and postgraduate in English. About my hobbies, sir, I like playing cricket, reading books, and listening old songs. If I talk my positive personality traits, so I am very soft spoken and optimistic person. If I talk my negative personality traits, so I am simple and I can't bear any kind of indiscipline. Regarding my, native language, sir. So, my native language is Hindi and my local, you can say regional language, Gadwali. And that's it, sir, from my side.
Wonderful intro from your side, and I love to I can see hills, and I visited many places. Wow, wonderful.
Yeah. Actually, it is natural view, sir. I belong. This
Yeah,
my area is surrounded with mountains and forests, hills. Okay, we have open place, full sunny day in winter season. Comparison in city area like as Delhi, Dehradun.
yeah, I also love like hills. Mostly I already mentioned you, I'm love to traveling. So most
Mm.
of the time I love to visit more hill areas, because why I love, whenever you
Mhm.
visit hill areas, as I'm from Prayagraj, so it's a very plain area, and it's a crowded city like. So
Yeah.
when you visit any hill area, so that
Yeah.
places are quite like beautiful, and there is no that much pollution, and
Yeah.
that much crowd. So you feel
Mm.
calm, and you also feel the connection with nature. So
Nature.
really
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are right, sir. I'm agree with your all points. But I'm from Uttarakhand and hilly places. It is my born and brought up place. So I'm, well known about the condition of this area. And if I talk the geographical condition, climate, but hilly people attracts for plain area and plain, plain area people attracts for hill places. So it
yeah
is
i
the, yeah, go
yeah
ahead,
i
please.
Yeah, I tell you why, like people attracted opposite. I know, if someone just told me you have a good opportunity, you have a good job, and you always stay in hill area. So
Yeah.
definitely sure I will like shift and settle in hill area. But why people, I think they move towards urban areas, because I know some places in like hill areas and this kind of areas, there are not that much good like education and hospital, like medical facility. For the facility region they are moving, but
Yeah.
when it's talk, I think for living a life, mountain
Yeah.
area, there is no comparison.
Correct, sir. And sir, every coin has two aspects. Every coin has two sides. Demerits, merits. You belong to plain area, so you have. If I talk the if I talk the merits of the plain area, you have job opportunities, you have sources of income, you have, good institute for education, health issues, you have good health facility over there, transportation. But if I talk the demerits of plain area, every time pupils suffer pollution and crowd, traffic, noise. Okay. And if I talk the, in mountain area, in positive side, benefits. So we have open place every time, we get fresh water, fresh air. In winter season we get every time, fogless day, you can say a sunny day, right? And a peaceful atmosphere here. If I talk the negative side of this area, so we face more, we have not job opportunities, health is we suffer health issues, and we have not good education sources. But every coin has two sides, sir. It depends on the person and his interest.
Yeah, I already mentioned, na, sir. Like there are for the living life, it's not. I think uncomparable. Like, but
Yeah.
for the resources, for the our, because nowadays every people want to live a standard life, and they want to connect from our like big cities directly. So that's the
Yeah.
reason they are moving. Otherwise, if you for the living a healthier life, uh, mountains and hill areas are good, because there you can get as you mentioned, because I'm also spent like 2 3 years in hill areas, so I know. So you can easily get like fresh water, fresh oxygen,
Yeah.
and all things. There is no crowd, no pollution. If
Yeah.
we talk like, if you ask me personally, give me option to choose two cities in India for the
Hmm.
your job or living purpose, or for
Okay.
living for job purpose. Like first one,
Mhm.
if someone give me like Delhi, and second one, give me any hill areas, but they also give me like a less salary. Like if suppose my salary is 20,000 gems, and they told me if you will work in Delhi, so I will give you like 20,000, and if you work in like for Nainital, so we will
Yeah.
give you only 16,000. So I happily accept the Nainital, because why?
Yeah.
You also know nowadays what is the condition of Delhi. Someone is 30 years old and he spent their life in Delhi like 10 to 15 years. So I believe
Mhm.
their age minimum affected 5 years.
Yeah, yeah, correct. You are right. Because at present time, Delhi has become the gas chamber. And
Yeah,
after Deepavali,
gas
yeah,
chamber.
gas chamber. And after Deepavali festival, in Delhi, it is hard to survive over there. And yeah, in this time, the schools were closed there due to pollution. But in if I talk the hilly places, so it is normal, no too much pollution here. Okay. But other thing is that if I talk, this area already I mentioned that some demerits and merits, so it depends on the choice of the person, right? But if I talk about my situation, this is my born and brought up place, it is my ancestor land, you can say. But sir, as per my opinion, as per my experience, every time we are connected with the nature, but if we will not respect the nature, if we will not, if we will no, if we will not follow the rule regulation of the nature, so it will be hard to survive here. But every time I respect the nature, I follow the rule regulation of the nature, I do plantation in rainy season, I motivate the pupil, educate the pupil to save the plantation and forest area. So I feel comfortable to survive here, sir. And this is the hilly area, so minimum 4 5 kilometers per day we visit here and there without any vehicle. Sometimes we climb up and sometimes we climb down. So I am physically fit, and I do not face any challenges here to survive, because every time 4 5 kilometers per day I visit here and there. And I'm English teacher and it is my hometown. My school is 2 kilometer one way from my home, and every time I go without vehicle through the forest area. And when I visit, in morning time, so we get a fresh water, and at that time I start to practice English, especially English practice, listening English conversational videos, because I'm English teacher. I've taken my all education from Hindi medium, and my school is also Hindi medium. Every time we speak in Hindi and our local regional language Gadwali. So and there is no English surrounding at my hometown. It is rural area, village area. So as a English teacher, it is very, you can say, very necessary to become a fluent speaker. So totally I depend on the practice, and totally I depend on the artificial atmosphere, sir.
Yes, yes. And I also one thing observed, as you just few moment ago tell like about like youngest. So really, I visited many like Nainital and even Arunachal Pradesh and Jammu Kashmir also. So I one thing I observed,
Uh,
there people age they cross like 40, 50 and even 60, but their body structure is slim and they are completely fit and healthy. But
yeah.
when we see the any others people who is living in urban, so after 50 they suffering from lots of disease, they have fatty body and they curved their body. So we can
Mm.
differentiate. And hilly people whatever their age is 60, 70 years, but you can't tell easily from away that person is old person. That looks, every person looks young.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the reason is that, sir, from this area, most of the Uttarakhandi people and I mean hilly people belongs to Indian Army. Okay, because they are already physical fit, and they easily manage the rule regulation, hard rule regulation. Okay, but in present time, most of the people are settled in the city area, and when they visit their hometown, their ancestral land as a tourist, and so at that time they face little bit challenges. They at that time they are unable to climb down and up. They they feel difficulty, right? But if I talk about me, so I'm habitual, and right now winter season is going on. After 25 December, after Christmas day, this places is not falling sports, right? But and at that time we also face a little bit, because sometime transportation block, and you can say electricity disturbance,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
our houses covered with snow. So little bit we face, and in rainy season, landsliding, flood, and
Yes, yes.
this
Many
type of
difficulties.
problem we face here. But we are habitual to face this type of problem. Already, we become the mentally prepared, and we manage as per the season, food, fuel, and medicine, like this
And wood
necessary item.
also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I saw, because I saw in many like hilarious people, they store wood before the rain and before the snowfall.
yeah, yeah. And this is the mountain area, so we get easily firewood for in winter season. So free of cost we get firewood from the forest, from the jungle, easily.
Yes, 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 yes. I
Yeah,
really
that's
interested, and I'm visited, and even I'm always want to visit. I'm always want to visit like hill stations.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So, sir, we are meeting first time. So, I want to know about your English journey, and why are you learning English, and what are you doing to improve your English? You are fantastic, and you are speaking good English, sir. So, please tell me something
Thank
about your, yes.
Prayagraj. So I'm completed my studies through UP board like Hindi medium, and I'm
Yes.
also did my like graduation. It's a BA, which is basically from with Hindi subjects. So I'm never get chance and opportunity to speak this language. But I'm really want. I was very passionate to learn this language. There was no resources in my schooling time to learn this language. but now I am a working person, so I have mobile also. And Aisha, one of my friend, he was practicing spoken English, so I get motivated with her to say him. And
Mhm.
I also ask how you are learning and what is the resources through which resources you learning. So he suggested me a application, so I also installed that application, and it's been around 7 8 years practicing like a audio conversation with many people in a day, like minimum 1 hour every day. So I'm doing these things every day for improving my spoken English. Second things, I'm make my hobby to reading books. Nowadays I'm reading books every day, minimum 30 to 40 minutes every day. And whenever I get free time to, I also watch some English videos. And yeah, these things I'm doing. And yeah, one thing I want to mention, when I was started, like because why I'm telling, because there are many people, they will watch this video, so they also know it's not a we are not a fluent from our childhood. I'm also learned from zero. When I was started that time, I don't have idea to how to frame sentences, how to speak in front of anyone. I don't have idea, like I struggle a lot uh, uh, during my initial days. I'm not able to talk with anyone. So that was my journey. But now it's been around 6 7 months. I'm day by day like improving my communication. I am feeling confidence, and after by the time I think I will be a good speaker.
Yeah. You are right, sir. Because, sir, it depends on practice, sir. If we will do practice, so we can, reduce our hesitation. We get lots of confidence. We can, correct our grammatical mistakes. But, sir, we are not able to speak, and so it is not our part because English is second language, sir. Right? And
Yeah.
it is second language for us. But yes, if you do practice every day, so definitely we will become fluent speaker. And second thing is that, sir, I'm English teacher, but if I will not do practice every day, so it will be difficult for me to express my
Yeah.
views and explain my lesson to my students. So every time English is practice is too much required for me as a English teacher, right? And sir, right now in front of you, I'm not a teacher. Right now, in front of you, I'm a learner. I'm, second thing is that if I will think that yes, I'm English teacher and I'm perfect to speak English, so no. We should leave our ego, and every day we should practice. We maintain our consistency because consistency is very important to learn this language, right? And right now I'm perfect in English speaking, but if I will skip my practice, so then I will stuck.
Yes, yes. Even some of we often listen some motivational persons and some great personal. They whatever they are like professor, lecturer. They never told. They never prefer their self. I'm a perfect one. I believe no one 100% perfect at anything. Like whatever. If we talk about learning this language about any profession, no one 100% perfect. So we
Yes, so sir, what do you want to say for new learners? Because they, in starting time they hesitate to learn this language because they are not able to. They don't know basic grammar, and they think that yes, grammar is very important. And so, what do you want to say for new learners, new
first
viewers?
thing, yeah, first of all, I want to say to all learners who just want to start and who started recently. I am not a professor, but yeah, I'm what I face in my initial days. That things I want to share with every learner who started just recently or who want to start. Just take a first step. Try to speak with anyone. Never be hesitate, because without trying to speak, it will be not possible. You will start speaking. So take first step. Try to speak. And second thing, this is a language. It will not comes in a 1 month, 2 month. It take a year, years, and according to your capability, how many years and how many months you it will takes to be
Yeah,
perfection. So
you are.
never lose your patience. Try to be consistent, and when you start, so never stop. never missed a single day practice. So definitely you will become a good speaker. That is secret of learning any language.
Yeah, yeah, you are right, sir.
And I have one question because it's interesting. So we all know, but I want to ask you, as you mentioned, you are an English teacher. You also did your master with English subject, and you teaching
Yeah.
English. But before practicing this spoken English, I want to know you had a skills this spoken English or not
No,
before
no, no, no,
practicing.
no, no,
Yeah,
no. Because I face many challenges regarding English speaking. Sometimes I stuck, and I was full of hesitation, lack of confidence. But little bit I started uh, my English practiced by the help of hybrid application in audio mode, right? So 2 3 months continuously I did practice. Then little bit I get confidence. Then I started to video call by the help of Skype application. So I'm improving my
okay,
English because it is necessary for me. But sir, total,
yeah.
it depends on practice, because practice makes everyone perfect, right? Without practice, we cannot do, and we cannot learn anything.
Yeah, I appreciate your effort and your hard work because you are learning, and even from your spoken English, your student will also learn. So that things I want. But what I'm thinking sometimes nowadays, every teacher who is teaching English subject, they should learn this language and try to even they try to talk with their student in their English class, not in Hindi medium college also, schools
Yeah, yeah,
also. They try to talk with them in English initially on their period like 40 minutes, so it will help
yeah,
to boost their Hindi medium students confidence also. They will feel confident and motivation to learn this language. Otherwise
yeah, yeah.
they many student who is learning through like Hindi medium, they are not good at spoken English.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sir, I face lots of problem because I have taken my all education from Hindi medium. So this is the village area, rural area. My all students are belongs to Hindi medium. Okay. So I have given the students as per the roll numbers every day. When before starting the lesson, when I enter in the class, after good morning, good afternoon, then roll number wise per day, as per their capability, as per their ability, right? So students will present their topic. Suppose roll number 3 in class 9 today presented, my country. My country name is India. There are 28 states, first prime minister, current prime minister. Okay, like this. So after completing his topic within 5 to 6 minutes, other students will ask the question as per their interest. Yes, brother, what is our country name? Who was the first prime minister of India? Who is current prime minister, as per their ability. Okay, so they are improving their English, and my students are free from my side. There is no worry during the speaking about the grammatical mistakes, rule regulation, sentence formation. Okay, they are free. But the reason, the condition is that you should use, the students should use understandable English, right? And continuously they are doing practice. They are taking interest, because I am creating English atmosphere for my students. So I'm very happy to see the performance of my students, and they are taking interest, they are improving, and little bit they are doing correct their grammatical mistakes.
Awesome, sir. Awesome. Wonderful. As a teacher, you are doing best and very good for your students for their bright lives. So thank you.
Yeah.
Hands up for you. Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir. Thank
really, you
you.
are doing good. Because in earlier days, I think no one doing this kind of things in our schools and colleges of English teacher. They just came and open the books and just start
Yeah,
the
yeah.
completing
Yes,
the
sir.
syllabus. Okay, they're
Yeah, yeah,
doing these things, and we also just trying to only remember and recall the question answer of
yeah.
English.
You are right.
We never try to
Hmm.
speak. This was the biggest issue with us. Yeah, so you are doing really very great, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
So
So
yeah,
Sir,
Yes.
I think it is enough for today. So I want to wrap up
Yeah.
this conversation.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank
please
you.
allow me
And
to leave it.
yeah, definitely we will meet again. So thank you and bye bye and have a nice day,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you,